Alright, so here is my first hoop, altered hoop, and look how adorable that is. So I did make this to fit inside. Of course, I did measure it before just to make sure that it would actually fit in here, and you can see that it's perfectly in here. Now, I did want to add, my original idea was to add one of these girls onto this front part of the hoop, but I thought that that would be a little too much because the front of the album already has one of the girls. And so let me take this out and show you what that looks like really quick. And look how beautiful this is. So I use the Prima collection Love Story by Frank Garcia. Of course, you can find this anywhere. And I papered the back. And this right here is fabric that I got it from Hobby Lobby, and I did share this with you guys, and this is what it looks like. You might be able to find it at some stores that it's on clearance right now. And then this is a bow. This is like a little girl's bow that I just added. One of them I did glue down and the other one I didn't. After I had done the first one, I thought, well, what if my, swap partner wants to use this bow on another project, or she didn't like the bow on this? I don't know, but this is what I did. So that's what that looks like. I added 2 pieces of trims right here. As you can see, they're so beautiful. Both of these are from Ali. This one right here that I used inside is from Hobby Lobby, and this is one of my favorite sheets, you guys, and that's why I added it to the front. And I don't know, I did make this a little too loose, and I did that on purpose because of the bulkiness of these flowers. This is what it looks like when you add it into this pocket. Beautiful. I absolutely love it. Here is the second one I made. Now this is the first one I made, so it is glued down, and let me go ahead and take that one out. And this is another of my favorite sheets of paper from that collection. This time I added pink trim inside. I don't know if you can tell the difference. One of them is pink, the other one is white. Yeah, you can see it right there. Everything else is the same. This one I did glue it down. Like I said, the first one I did glue it down. And then I decided not to. And then I do have a process video on how I put this together. So you will see that I was debating between 3 different colors, but I ended up with the white ones on both. And there's the back. And these are my 2 projects, you guys. I hope you give this a try, and if you do, let me know. I would love to see what you come up with. So this original idea came from Sabrina. That's where Esther was inspired from, a video from Sabrina, but unfortunately that video is no longer here on YouTube, but we tried to recreate it. Esther kind of explained to us what it was. Pretty much all she said, it was an altered hoop with a mini album inside. And that is what we made, and we had to make our mini albums from scratch, so you know that I made mine from scratch. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope it inspires you to make your own memory hoop. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment down below. Bye, everyone. Okay, so a few days ago, I did a Hobby Lobby haul, and I shared this fabric that I got from there, and it's 2 layers, as you can see, and it is so beautiful, you guys. And this is the project I had in mind. So I'm going to make the pocket of the embroidery hoop. It's going to be this fabric right here. So as you can see, I started to take this, oh my gosh, what is this called? I can't believe I totally forgot what it's called. Anyways, this stretchy thing, I started to take it apart from here because I don't need it. Also, this is an 8-inch hoop. I got this from Walmart. I'm going to unscrew it so that I can take this middle part off. And then I'm going to lay my fabric. So I want it to be about maybe, I don't want to cover a lot of the circle. Obviously not even half of it. I went less than half. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay my fabric just like this. And I think you can see the circle right there, like half a circle. And then what I'm going to do is put in this one in, attach the other piece. And that looks pretty good, you guys. You can see that's what the back looks like. And then all I'm going to do is just use my scissors. This is scissors that I use for ribbon and fabric only, not for paper or anything else. Of course, first I'm going to tighten this, and then I'm going to use my scissors and cut it out, and then work from there, and that's going to be my pocket. So I know a little bit of the video got cut off, but now the next step would be to add some adhesive to the back of the hoop. And I am using the Scotch Quick Dry adhesive. I really like it because it does do what it says, which is it dries pretty fast. So you just get a little bit of a wiggle room to move it around if you need to. So for this easy project, this adhesive was perfect for this project. So I'm going to let it dry for a few minutes, and you don't have to do this extra step. And I'm going to cover the back one more time because I want it to be a different pattern. But like I said, you don't have to do it, but I did. And I'm just using my bone folder just to press down to make sure that the adhesive is, adhered to everything. Next would be to cut the excess off using an X-Acto knife. And after that, what I'm going to do is I will use a Prima tool, and I'm going to sand the edges so that it can be nice and finished. And because when I'm using the X-Acto knife, it's not a really nice clean cut. I'm not very good at using this tool, but it's okay. I'll use the Prima tool. I don't know what it's called. I don't know if you can still find it online. I'm pretty sure you can. And here it is. It's this blue one, and I love it. I've had this tool for, oh my gosh, since Prima ever brought it out. It's been a while. And when you sand something like this, make sure you're sanding downward so that your paper doesn't lift off. So I'm showing you my really bad cutting and then showing you what it looks like afterwards, and I am very pleased with it. So I brought out a few trims because I can't decide which one I like, what looks good, what doesn't. So I'm just playing around to see what I'm going to do for the inside of the hoop, and you can see that I'm trying out some pink ones. A lot of these trims are from either Hobby Lobby, just some that I've had from my stash, Downtown LA, Michael's. Anyway, so I'm trying different ones. There's pink, white, and it looks like I'm going to do this white one, and I like it. I like the way it looks. You don't have to do anything to the inside, but I just wanted to finish it off, make it look nice. I wanted it to look as shabby as possible, but you know me, my style is very clean, even when I don't try to, but it just happens that way. And then I'm going to, it took me a while to decide, but on the outer part of the hoop, I'm also going to try and put some sort of trim. And to be honest with you, at this point, I don't remember if I did end up doing that. So I like to test out to see what it looks like. So that's why I put that mini album inside, because basically this embroidery hoop, it was made for it to hold this mini album. And I know it's been a while since I last did the video. It's been months and I'm just barely getting the chance to edit this. So I'm trying out different trims, the same ones that I've tried out before, trying to figure out what I like that looks best according to this mini album. There is at one point I think where you see me using the flower trim, but I don't think I used it because I didn't want it to match the mini album. I wanted to do something different. Now this trim right here I got from Ali, and it is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. I did end up using it, but I used it for the pocket right there. And it is just so beautiful. I love that trim. So because I thought that the first trims I picked for the pocket blended too much with the actual pocket, I decided to use this beautiful white one, which I also got from Ali, and it gives it a really nice contrast color and it makes it pop up a lot better. And I just love the way it looks. I think it looks just so beautiful. So you can see how that looks. Oh my gosh, I thought that was the best idea I could have come up with, and I normally don't like to add trim on top of trim. I don't know why, because I like for each trim to actually show through and to show how beautiful it is. But I've been watching a lot of videos lately, and I noticed that a lot of the ladies who do mixed media, they do like a lot of layering, and so I was inspired by them. So now these little girl hair bows, you can see that I tried doing 3 different colors. And at the end of the day, I ended up using the same white one as I did with the first hoop. Thank you so much for watching this process and how I was able to put this together. I know it was quick and easy, and I hope you give it a try. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment down below. Bye, everyone.